All right, guys, we are back for day 2 on the driveway job. Let me show you what we got in store today. Well, as you guys seen yesterday, we got all the dirt hauled in here and got the driveway raised up. The first thing we need to do this morning is we got rock trucks coming. We're going to put some 2s down. We're going to put some 53s down, let that settle in a little bit. Then eventually we'll probably put some like 7s or 11s down to kind of top everything off. Some of you guys are probably wondering why we don't put fabric down the driveway. Honestly, in this situation, guys, rock is relatively cheap in our area, and we've just not had really good luck with it on this type of soil. We're better off just putting a couple more inches of rock down and going with it. So we're not going to put any type of fabric down. We're going to buzz this off, roll a couple loads of 2s in there, lock that in with some 53s, get everything crowned and looking good, and then we'll go from there. So Jerry should be here shortly. Matt actually went to get a pipe to extend that pipe out a little bit. So he should be back here in a little bit with that, and then Jerry will be back here in a little bit. He's going to hop on the dozer. We've got some work to do in preparation for a barn pad up here a little bit farther. So we're getting it. We're getting it. Jerry was able to actually save some gravel off the old road yesterday. We're going to take it and kind of use it as a few spots down here. They're just a little bit soft. Got to get a head start on building those back up. Got it, might as well use it, right? I think that's going to be a pretty good use of the old rock. Kind of got it up here in some of the solver spots that are pumping a little bit. And I know it don't look pretty right now, but I kind of left a little bit of a windrow on each side of the driveway. My thought process is when we put those 2s in there, may keep them from rolling off the side, but the issue with that might be, as I think that's exactly where the truck tires are going to roll out as it comes on through. So we'll see how that plays out in a little bit. If not, it's pretty easy with that grader attachment just to kind of roll them back up on there. But if you got the rock, might as well use it, right? So next project is we need to get this Need to get this pipe extended. Matt went and grabbed a piece of pipe this morning. We thought there was a bell on the end of this, but it's not. It's a cutoff. So he had to go get a band clamp to put on there so we can get those two connected. So I'm gonna hop in the excavator here real quick. We're just gonna try to get that dug back a little bit and exposed. We got some water seeping down here, so I'm gonna try to get it dammed off so we can maybe not have to work in the mud. That'd be nice. I don't want to dig too deep. I want to make sure we leave a decent base underneath that pipe when we put it on there. It'll probably come out to about right there. We need to get a little bit more of that pipe exposed. Get hooked onto it. Time for some shovel work. So I was nice enough to get dug around the pipe for Mr. Millennial, but I will have to admit, this is why we keep him around. He was nice enough to bring me homemade donut holes. Oh yeah. Just might be a good day after all. You know, if you wouldn't have ran over that yesterday, we probably wouldn't have to cut it off.
The bell was never there.
I'm just saying.
It doesn't matter if I ran it over or not.
The pipe wasn't cracked yesterday, I do know that.
Hey, first time backing up Bubba Dump. And I didn't run it completely over, but halfway over.
You ran the last 6 inches over. Oh, somebody's gonna say, why we didn't do this yesterday before we hauled the dirt in? Well, the answer is pretty simple. We didn't have the pipe.
Correct.
So
got that?
Yeah, well, don't. This seems dangerous, but go for it.
It's only dangerous if you don't trust the person with the saw.
Well, that's why I said it seems dangerous.
Look at that. You know,
yeah, one little bitty fin down there. Need to cut off. You want to kind of just test fit that? I may have to take a little bit more out back here where you're standing at. I didn't want to get too carried away. All right, I didn't want to get too carried away here. Never dug that out, but we need to go down about 6 inches out here. Think that's gonna get you?
I think it's gonna be damn close. That was close.
How about splash you?
It's about that far away.
Oh, that looks pretty good right there, don't it?
I think that's gonna be nice.
Here's my only question. Do you think that piece of pipe's long enough?
Now you see why I also brought a 6 foot.
Oh my goodness. I wonder if we shouldn't.
I think 6 feet would be better. By the time you slope that,
Yeah.
there's just gonna be a very little bit of that sticking out. Who was right today? Say it. Come on, say it, because you got the camera on. I see it. Who was right today?
I say grab the 6 foot piece I told you to bring just in case.
No, you said go by 4 feet, and I said I think it needs to be 6. Nope, 4. Okay.
I
still bought the 6.
Let's be honest and say we had to buy 10 feet.
Well, they're not worried about that. I was right on the footage. You were wrong.
Let's try the other one. We probably need 5 feet is what it comes down to.
Oh, that's way better.
Yeah. Well, there it is. We did manage to get it connected. It was a little bit goofy there getting her on there, but we got her on there. I'm gonna take a little bit of dirt, put it around that thing to kind of hold it in place, and we'll let Jerry come down here later with the dozer. We've actually got a little bit of material up here we can steal and bring down and kind of finish off that slope. So that's gonna look pretty nice. Definitely glad we went with the longer pipe. A little bit extra distance, I think it's gonna treat us pretty well. So let me get this cleaned up real quick, show you what we got, and then we're gonna go up here. We still gotta haul a few loads of dirt for this barn project. Comes Crazy Man Chris.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but he's like he actually knows what he's doing. One more of those, please. I'm gonna go down through here and buzz this off real quick. I keep up with him hauling rock in here. This makes putting final grade on this a lot easier. Matt's over there pushing the last little bit of dirt around the carbon pipe there. Back to loading trucks. We got to back this across the concrete down there, so we are definitely not going to get carried away and load this truck too heavy. I'd love to be able to come around the back side of the barn, but I just don't think that's going to be feasible. So we'll see how this one goes. Alright, I've maybe got a third of the load in the truck. Before we go back across, let me go down here and show you what we got. And we need to scrape out this little bit of topsoil. Jerry actually got a little bit of it with the dozer. We got just a little bit more to go. Alright, I'll show you guys a little bit better here in a second, but basically they're wanting to add on the pole barn right here. We got to bring this up about 1.5 feet, 2 foot on the one side. There used to be a pretty good sized tree here. I'm just trying to get all these roots and stuff busted up and out of here so it's not underneath all that fill, causing us a whole bunch of trouble later. And make sure we don't have any topsoil up underneath there. Next one, we got to back the truck across to get her done. appreciate having that out of the way, and they got to drill a post hole later.
Is that all you're gonna put on the first load?
Yeah, but don't go nowhere yet. What's the edge of that concrete out, Matt?
Got about another foot you can go.
Okay. I want to stay about a foot away from it so the truck don't break it off.
You're about a foot from it now.
I'd say whoever drills post holes in here will appreciate having this out of here.
Camera and be the scene of the crime.
You gonna try to tell everybody what you're trying to talk me into?
Boy, dangerous, dangerous guy.
Jerry thinks we need to attempt to back the truck down this hill and come in the backside one time before we risk going across the concrete. I'm not completely against it. I guess it's worth a try.
Oh
Now,
boy.
don't use me in witness in case of an insurance claim now.
Are you telling me to put my seatbelt on, Jerry?
Well, let me I'll be the guinea pig. I'll take the first
Okay.
pass, see what happens. I'm still gonna keep it loaded pretty empty, but I'm pretty light, but I'm gonna see if I just can't back down real slow. I'd feel better about that than coming across that concrete.
Yeah.
There's only one way to find out. Make sure the camera's rolling. Let's do it.
You get it right in here anywhere. You might even, you can't.
Can't because of the wire. You're gonna have to get on this side of the ditch. You ain't pushed your button yet, have you?
I've learned what commitment is driving one of these things.
Oh yeah, it's commit and commit hard. Well, here Bubba Dump comes. I don't know why in the world he hit it from that angle, but whatever. I'd have came in over here, came down right through here. He's basically to the point of commitment now. And yes, the load is light on that truck for this trial. We loaded it light because we were assuming we were going to go across concrete, but Jerry wants to try this way. Look at the water pumping out of the ground. Come on, Bubba Dump, you can handle it. I think it might. The back one isn't yet. Bubba Dump made it. Now to get back across.
That didn't go perfectly as planned, but it actually went a little better than I thought it was going to. Jerry's, he's gonna strip a little bit of that topsoil off right there. I think we'll get that topsoil off, his truck will climb out of here. Put a little bit of dirt in this ditch down here when we don't articulate so bad. I think we'll be in pretty good shape. I gotta watch some power lines up here. I don't know, I just like risking this move is better than risk of tearing up that concrete around front. We still got our load light to make this happen, but we made it. Brakes coming down the hill weren't horrible. I wish I would have had a little more, but I felt comfortable the whole time down, so let's see if we can get them pushed out of here. Come on, baby. Got it. All right, Jerry's gonna work on our road here a little bit. We're gonna try that one more time to see what happens before we go back and across that concrete. What do you guys think? Are we crazy to try to protect that concrete by going through this extreme? Or should we just back across the concrete and be done? Because that would definitely be the easy way out, is backing across the concrete right there. I just hate to take the chance on destroying it. got you a nice road now. How bad can it be?
Whatever.
Looking good so far. Definitely a puny load on there, but better safe than sorry, right? Number right there. That's gonna be our nemesis. That ditch is gonna keep getting a little bit wetter, but if we can get the dirt that far, we'll be in good shape. Yeah, you just can't pull up. Go up just a little bit. Now watch all them power lines up there. You can't get too close. Got about 4 feet. I think you're good. See what she's got. See what she's got. No. Come on, baby, crawl up out of there. There we go. Oh, she's got to climb the hill now. Jerry's going to shove a little bit of that bad out, turn around, put that back in there, and then maybe we'll have a fighting chance to get across there. Jerry said he wants one more in the ditch down here just to make sure we get us a good road across. If we can get that in there, I think we'll be golden. So we're actually going to dump that one short right here. Then hopefully that'll hold us on up from here on out. Guess what we forgot today? The dang radios. You guys are supposed to remind me to bring the radios. I'm gonna be hoarse by the end of the day at hiring that Mr. Millennial voice is over with. Oh yes. see how this one goes. This has turned in quite the ordeal. Beginning to think we should have just went across the concrete, but haven't torn anything up yet, including concrete or a haul truck. Still a little bit soft down there in the bottom, but I'm thinking we got enough dirt in there we can maybe hold ourselves up and get across. Find out. Matt's looking good. He's getting the hang of back in that thing. Cut her harder. There you go. Good job, Matt. Oh yeah. Like he's gonna make it across the ditch. There we go. Made it! Of all that chaos over there, I had to walk out here to grade the road off. We've had a couple loads of rock come in since we were up there working. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is looking really nice. Road's packing in nice, grading out nice, looking good across there. This side over here has got a little bit of some wild rocks running down through there, but they don't mow or maintain this side. We've been able to keep this side over here really clean. I love that little grader attachment. It is so handy for little driveway jobs like this. So, and then them windrows I left this morning with that old rock we had, that actually worked pretty good, keeping all those twos up there from rolling off. So I think Matt and Jerry managed to get 2 loads in there without me. I think we still need to get 2 more loads in there, and from the looks of it, the old ditch is getting pretty soft. I don't know if we're gonna make it or not, but truck's doing good. So let's head back up here and see what these guys are up to. Oh, Dirt Preppy's getting his exercise in this morning. I've hiked this driveway 3 or 4 times. Woo! All right, Matt got himself loaded. Jerry's actually got us loaded in a different spot this time. He seems to think we can make that turn and go up and around the corner. I'm not convinced it's gonna happen, but there's only one way to find out. Said the heck with it, he just threw it in reverse and went for it. Look inside as far as you can. Might get a little heavy on that one. I think we'll dump this one right here, and we'll probably dump the next one right there on the other side of the ditch. We're past the power line. down there a little decent load on that. That's probably going to be, we're not going to take this one across the ditch. That ditch does eventually get filled in, so any dirt that ends up in the ditch is not the end of the world. You got to make it up out there? It's close. So we're going to back down just short of the ditch and dump, and then Jerry can push it up there. It's going to save us a little bit of trouble. Poor old truck's going to work out today. Matt's getting pretty good at backing it though. I say that and he's getting ready to back her off in the bank over there. There he's got it. So if I had to guess, what's on that truck now is probably just a little bit more dirt than what we could haul with the C8500. So that's still a decent amount of dirt being headed in that direction. Golly, he made it. All right, 2 more times. All right, I believe this is gonna be the last load. Matt changed directions on this last one. He was getting pretty close, not being able to make it through there, so hopefully he'll make it this way. He's already sliding down the hill though. Not looking good, folks. Oh, there she buzzed. There she bit. Still moving. I mentioned I'm glad this is the last load. I'm gonna go give him a little shove. He's off. You guys might be asking why we're going all through all the trouble to truck this over there and just not shove it over here with the dozer. And the subsoil and this clay are 2 different things. This is what the subsoil does. It just pumps around and makes a big mess. Like clay we're hauling in there is like the driveway out there. It'll actually tighten up and you can build something on it. So if we shove it over here with the dozer, it's hard to keep those two from mixing. So we're trying to truck it as close as we can. And then Jerry's, come on back, you're good. Stay this way a little bit, Matt. There you go. Jerry kind of had him a trench set up over there. I think this is definitely going to be the last load, though. It's looking pretty good. Let's do it right there. Go over and see what Jerry's got going on. Oh yeah, it is definitely high and definitely looking good. Just need a little bit out there on that corner, and that load right there should take care of that. So see how much better this stuff packs compared to that stuff over there. It's just nasty. All right, let me kind of show you guys what we're going to end up with at the end of the day here. We got all of our dirt in over here for our pad. This is definitely too tall, but that's fine. We'll come in here probably tomorrow, compact this, shave it down, and we actually got to bust out a little bit of concrete right there to make the approach apron going into here. So we're gonna let the sun beat on that, kind of dry it up a little bit, but the main thing, the dirt is here. You guys seen the struggle on that. Kind of glad we didn't go across that concrete. I'm sure I'd better break my truck and bust that concrete and have to report. So that worked out pretty good. Jerry's pretty much already got the haul road filled back in and fixed. That didn't take a whole lot. I actually went down through here with the excavator. There was rocks protruding out of this bank, and I got those all pulled back so we can get good topsoil on it. He was busting over top of them with the lawnmower, and then we're gonna basically shave this off, and all this dirt we shave off here is that junk subsoil. That'll go back to fill in the hole. So we're gonna let Jerry massage on this to finish out the day. Let's go out and finish up the road. All right, Chris is done hauling rocks, so we're gonna take and grade this out real nice one time here for the evening. And Matt's gonna take the roller and run over it. Should have them in pretty good shape. It's looking pretty sharp. It's actually setting up pretty nice. It held up the rock truck really well today. I think with just a little bit of time on this thing, it's going to be good and solid. We're going to have no issues at all paving this later in the year. But guys, that's going to be a wrap on this one. We got to head on out of here. We'll probably be back tomorrow. We're going to do a little bit of work up around the garage. Maybe do a little work on these culvert pipes. So we got a few other projects here. Got to get some loose ends tied up. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give her a big old thumbs up. Definitely helps the channel. So make sure you don't miss out on what happens next. Consider subscribing. That way we can catch you guys on the next one. Later.